is packing, unpacking, packing, unpacking, packing, unpacking. Back into South Africa. It's our very last border crossing of the trip, which is awesome. I'm excited for that. We're here without electricity in South Africa. Good night, girls.
Good night.
Where are we tonight?
Pretoria at a ranch.
Yeah, we met a really nice family on a Facebook group and they invited us to stay. And we had dinner with them, but there's no electricity here because there was a storm. And so we are without power and
so we're using flashlights.
Using our cell phones.
And we had a candle dinner.
A candlelight dinner. It's lovely. This is Erica. This is Georgia. This is Miguel. Hi, Miguel. This is Chloe. And hold on. Alexa. This is Cristiano. And we're missing Angelique. Oh, there comes Angelique and Giselle over in the distance. This is why they have issues here, just like the US. Everyone can buy a gun or weapons. In South Africa. It's called Game. It's the same brand, it's buying the same things, so we're quickly doing groceries and getting out of here before it gets dark. If you see the logo behind us, it's the same logo like that. Alright, good morning everyone. We are right now staying in South Africa. We're right near Pretoria at a lodge called Ngata. It's pronounced, I believe, Gata, but it's Ngata and it says Place of Abundance. So it's quite pretty. I'll show you what the tents look like. So we're staying in tents and we'll take you on a quick tour of the lodge. So this is where the girls are staying.
Hi, I'm Chloe from Growing Up Without Borders, and today I'm going to show you a tour of where we're staying at Ngata Lodge.
What does Ngata mean? Do you remember?
Place of abundance.
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 All right, let's see this tent. We're staying in these beautiful luxury tents here.
Yeah, they look very luxury. First of all, what I like is the keys because it's a cute little giraffe on them.
That is very cute.
Like that, right? And then it comes with a spot to make coffee and tea.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives you some water and some fruits, which is very nice. And then this turns into a bed. So it's a pull-out couch. And then it's cool to have, like, everything about it is very cool. And
very
wait till you
African
see the bathroom.
style, right?
Oh, I know. Yeah. Wait till you see the bathroom.
Okay.
It comes with a little lock and a hairdryer, which is very good.
Yes.
And this is the bathroom. Has this for privacy. And then there is like a very nice bath. A shower. A really cool head.
Nice shower head, yeah.
And it comes with body wash, body lotion, and shampoo, conditioner, that stuff. And
there you've got it. Over here in the distance is like a big water hole.
Yeah.
So.
You can sometimes see elephants and giraffes if you're lucky.
Yeah, we might, because they come over here to just refresh and drink. And then this is the main lodge area here. Say again?
I haven't had spaghetti bolognese in so long. The original is good. The Disney.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Where are we going right now?
Let's find animals.
Yes. What time is it? Does anyone know?
6.
We woke up at 6 and we're in the car.
It's so cold.
It's cold. It's already bright out, and we're gonna go look and see if we have animals. So we're really right now already in the reserve because this is where we're staying, right? So Ngata is like literally inside the reserve. So at night you can hear the animals and such. So right now we're gonna go on a little self-driving tour and see if we find any. Here's the first animals we see. Are these little birdies. This is the watering hole behind where we're staying. So I don't know if you can see it very good, but right in front of me. So there's where a lot of animals will come and just get water and take their bath. There's the second animal we spot lying there in the distance. You see his horns? Seeing lots of birds, like the one there in the tree, and then there we see a little Ndebele. Zebras, they're on high alert. That means that they're ready to run because they're not sure what we're doing.
I was the one to judge. You said you've had enough and that you really wanna be with me. What you get is more than what you see. At first you struck me like any other girl that I could find. When you looked me in the eyes, I knew that this was right. You're a pretty girl with a pretty name, but I'm pretty sure that you're not the same.
Okay, so we are right now in downtown Pretoria, and we're at an area called Church Square. The reason why it's called Church Square is because it was where the first church was here in Pretoria. And it's right now under construction, so you're not going to see what it would normally look like, but I'm going to film and show you a little bit so you can see, and I'll show you the buildings because they're kind of all really these beautiful buildings. They're bank buildings, there's a theater, there's the parliament. So here we go, let's show you this area. This building here is actually like a church, or sorry, not a church building, a bank building, as is the one over here as well. This looks like a nice little cafe, Cafe Richie. This is just outside of the square. The architecture on the buildings are all really pretty in this area. Decided to have a little lunch here at the cafe, and then I'm gonna go around and finish these buildings. So one crazy thing that we read about Paul Kruger is what, Julia?
He was a flat earther.
He was a flat earther. This is no April Fool's. We did do the April Fool's joke about why we believe the earth was flat, but this is not April Fool's joke. He believed the earth was flat. I have no idea why, but he did. And he died and was buried in Switzerland, of all places, in a place called Clarens, which is very close to where we live. And they have also a Clarens in South Africa, so it's pretty cool. Probably has a bit of a Swiss feel since it's mimicked after the town in Switzerland. I think we're just like missing Europe because we all ordered like these breadful sausages with potato and salad.
I got chicken salad.
Yeah, you got something different, but all that. One thing we haven't really talked too much about when we've been here in the different African countries is the cost of everything. And so I just got like a sausage with potato and a salad, and it's about $5 US. So a drink is about $1.50, and Julia's salad, and like this is in the downtown main square. So I just want to kind of give you an idea as to like what the pricing is like. So it's very affordable. Almost like the same price as you would have if you went to the grocery store and bought it all yourself and made it. It's pretty much the same price as eating out here, so it's pretty good.
Pretty girl with a pretty name, but I'm pretty sure that you're not the same.
Okay, so we're going to do this over again so you can see kind of where we are and what the square is. So right there is the court office, so the Supreme Justice and Court Office right behind in this one. This one over here is the bank reserve, I believe. Now I might be wrong, you guys, but I'm pretty sure. Then you've got another bank here. That is just a clothing store, the brown one. There's insurance buildings and such. Another bank. This one has a name called like Razal, or I don't know. And I don't know what it is either, but it's a beautiful building. Then over here, if you come over this way, this over here is the tourism office and the theater. Then you have the cafe where we just ate. And this over in the distance over there is the post office. So there you go, that's the square. And you've got Paul Kruger in the middle, and they're just redoing it all. So it's a shame because we didn't see it all prettied up, but this is the church square. I see the statue. We came up here just to see the statue of Nelson Mandela, and then behind us is basically the Parliament offices. They actually have Parliament half the year here in Pretoria, and the other half of the year it's in Cape Town. So they call it the Union Buildings, their Parliament. So here it is. And then it has a really nice view, basically, of the city line. You're gonna run in your flip-flops? Don't you want to take your shoes off maybe? Okay.
Should I hold my shoes?
We'll hold your shoes. Ready? On your mark. Get set.
Wait.
On your mark. Get set. Go! Oh, Angelique one. Here's a better view of the whole building here. Beautiful, like Julia just said. Who won the race?
Who do you think won?
You did.
Me?
Yeah?
Who do you think won? Mommy?
Angelique won. What do you guys think?
That's like... Is it when he got out of prison?
Well, probably when he became the president. But he represents freedom for a lot of people. It's a nice statue, isn't it?
Year, and we've been through 10 countries, and it's finally found Starbucks, which is cool.
What are we gonna get?
Where's the soda?
Chai tea latte? How much does it cost here for a chai tea latte? It costs 33 rand to 41 rand, so that's $3 to $4. Canadian.
And in dollars?
Mm-hmm.
In dollars, that would be about $2.50 to $3.
Okay.
And in Switzerland, that's 3 times the price.
So we're just at a gold mine here, just outside of Johannesburg, so not too far, and we're about to go on a tour. So this is the one of the oldest gold mines that there was back 100 years ago. They used to mine it, and just to get 25 grams of gold, it would take them like a ton to go through. And the miners used to work barefoot in candlelight, and I'm sure long hours. They used to use donkeys to like haul in all the everything.
And no helmets.
No helmets. So we're about to go see what it's all about. We're getting this personal guided tour from this nice gentleman.
show you what we have here is not a reef like Johannesburg. The gold-bearing rock in Johannesburg looks like that. It's a core sample from a drill. They mined at about 28.3 grams per ton.
It was a freshwater
Yeah,
sea.
and
Johannesburg
it
was.
was fed by rivers,
Really?
meeting the sea, bringing sediment and silt. And then a massive meteorite impacted the Earth 2020 million years ago, and Earth crust did that in this area. This is a hydrothermal vein, so you could say it involves steam.
Okay.
This was water under pressure and heat, and actually forced in between two types of rock, shale and sandstone, and then solidified into quartz. And it contains about 25 grams in a ton of rock. And a ton of rock fits in one of those.
One of these.
Because it's dense, very
Right.
dense rock.
Yeah, very.
So my ring is 5 grams, gives you an idea.
Yeah.
So out of one of these,
So you'd have to have like 5.
Yeah.
Can feel really cold already as we're approaching the door.
Hole on the left and the right hand side.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So it has a whole ecosystem of different animals that have come to live in the gold mine.
Even a hyena.
Even a hyena when they first arrived.
Actually, with the little ridges running like that. Okay, so once you've crushed the rock as fine as you can get it, you wash the dust. Literally, you can't see the gold yet. You wash the dust over the corduroy blanket, and gold being 19.3 times heavier than water sticks to the blanket. At the end of the day, you burn the blanket off, and that's how they extract it.
So they would just burn the blanket and then the gold would be left over.
Yeah.
Really?
That's the old method which they don't use anymore. They nowadays use the method involving cyanide. It is amazing because it can dissolve gold and also combines its molecular structure with gold for a time, and then they separate it. And you get 95% of the gold out without the waste of using the corduroy, because every time you wash over the corduroy you lose some gold into the dump.
Right.
So they now in Johannesburg are recycling the dumps, and they're finding about 3 grams per ton of mine dumps.
3 grams per ton.
Do you know what they mine nowadays in a modern mine
No.
per ton
No.
from underground? About 1 gram per ton.
1
It's
gram.
dropped from 28.3 to 1. The gold price is the only thing that's kept things going by rising and rising.
It's called the Chrome Dry Gold Mine.
Marking is when you see a porcupine at night with a torch, it does funny things in the light, really. It's a bit like a zebra as well. It just breaks up the shape, you know. Sack around the waist, no shirt,
No
no
helmet.
helmet, and hand drills, no machines. And this is Johannesburg. So this was even more primitive. But they used the same method by hitting and turning a drill. For 8 solid hours, you make 1 hole for 1 stick of dynamite.
Wow.
So you had a team of 8 or 9 men. Candles were the order of the day. No carbide lamps yet. Those came in 1895.
Wow.
You can see that even the winch, the hoist drivers were barefoot.
Yes.
Sack around the waist, no shirt, no helmet. Not a single picture of anyone in this room, in these pictures, wearing a helmet. What is his job?
Money.
Look what he's holding.
A candle.
He's a candle holder all day long. Now, if you can invent an electric lamp and a battery pack and a wire and put it here, you free up all the hands. No one has to hold a candle, so everyone can drill. So instead of every second man drilling, all of the men drill. That doubles the productivity overnight.
So that's why helmets
Yeah.
were created.
It wasn't about safety.
It
was
wasn't
about
for
money.
safety. Wow. Did you say he's white? The monkey?
It's grey.
He's gray. Is he?
You know what this called the velvet monkey is?
Mommy, it's right here. Do you see him? Right up there. There's one right there.
Oh, there he is up
There's
there.
one right there.
Another one.
There's 2. There's one up there. See that one right up there, Mommy?
Yeah, look, and the babies too.
It's a big tour.
So what we have here is a millennium sundial or a millennium flow. So this sundial shows the time for the day, but only when we have the sun. No sun, no time for the day. So we have a timeline starting from 6 o'clock in the morning. It goes to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Then here we have a date line, the 12 months of the year, January to December. So to see the time for the day, I have to place this stick on today's date. Then you just have to look at where the shade of the stick is casting. So there. This is saying after 2 before 3 o'clock. So this is how the sundial works. Do you see the shade of the stick?
Can you see that?
We're about to enter the mine here and go see about what happened in the past when they used to mine it for gold. Here we are. It's called Sterkfontein. So here, this is showing that about 200 million years ago, all the sands from all continents of the world were joined together. So you can see how this was pieced into, so this is South America, and Africa was pieced in, and Europe was pieced in. Everything was kind of like pieced together as one, and then it separated. So maybe the earth got bigger, and then it separated it all. We're not sure how it happened, but it used to be all one world. So this is the opening basically to a lot of the caves that we were just down under, and it's where they have discovered the oldest skull in Africa, not in the world but in Africa, and they say it dates back to millions of years ago, right? 2 million years ago. All right, so correction, the oldest they found in South Africa, so the oldest skull is in Chad. You girls remember some things that you learned about this cave?
Can you open your...
What did you learn, girls? Anything interesting? Did you
There's
learn?
a lake. I learned that. And then there's a bunch of tunnels, and they all went in single boats, and they didn't put strings on the back. And then they lost one of them, and they didn't find him for 6 weeks, and then they found the bones.
We found his
Which was
body.
sad. I learned that they found a person's body from 2,000 and something years ago. 2 billion?
2 millions.
Millions. Yeah. The oldest is 7 million or 7 billion. Something even crazier.
Can you explain to us how it works, Angelique?
We'll both explain it. We'll both explain. So you put it on April. Which month? February, January, February, March, April, May, June. So we are in April.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you have to look at which...
Where is the shadow?
Right. So now it is almost 3. Almost 4.
16 hours, so 4, yeah.
And it tells the time, which is very cool.
It's really neat. So different times of the year, the sun changes.
Yep.
Let's see, so
In
if it was
December
December, it would only be 1 o'clock. And let's see what it would be like in July. That's their winter. Because June and July would be their winter. It would already be past 6.
And let's see what September is.
September, it would be...
March. March. Thanks for watching our tour of Pretoria, South Africa. Please subscribe and give us a big thumbs up.
And don't forget to comment below. Let us know which country you're watching from. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.